Well, Lawrence Okolie, congratulations, and still the second successful defence of your WBI World title tonight. How do you assess the fight and your own performance this evening?
I think I'm happy to get the win. It felt very scrappy. It was very tough. The guy's a top 5 to 8 fighter in the world right now, so it was good. He had a lot of grit. I boxed well at times, dropped him at times. However, it was very, very physical, very dirty, a lot of shots back behind the head. And I just, after it got to maybe round 6, I thought, you know what, I have to grit it out and just find a way to win.
You had him hurt in the fight in the first round, dropped him in the 5th round. I believed, you believed heading into this fight you'd stop him around just after the halfway stage. You were looking to land that right hand, maybe struggling just to set it up a little bit. Is that what made it difficult to force a stoppage?
I think so. I think it's a bit more experience for me. This guy was a good fighter. It was definitely not on the way that I was throwing the right hand. I think I was looping it where I needed to bring it a bit more straight, but he was coming back with good hooks. It was just a good fighter, a good fight. And it's another bit of experience under my belt.
Absolutely. Just talking about that experience, that's obviously only the second time as a professional you've gone the full 36-minute distance. All throughout the build-up, the talk was that this was going to be your toughest challenge as a professional. How did Cieslak compare to what you've been in before?
I think it was very similar to Askins. Hopefully not as bad in terms of the performance, but definitely in terms of the physicality and someone just finding a way to get under the shots and graft and make it very physical. I mean, of course, obviously I'm strong. The guy was like I said, I need to watch it back, but it wasn't as clinical as I would have liked it. But I'm happy I got the 12 rounds very fit. I don't think I lost many rounds, but some of the rounds were closer than I liked them to be.
Anthony Joshua and Israel Adesanya walked you out to a great atmosphere to headline the O2 once again. On a personal note, how special was that for you this evening?
No, it's everything. When it's all said and done, those are the moments I'm going to remember after boxing. I've been very blessed outside of boxing with certain decisions that I've made. So I just like to enjoy boxing.
Because you've not been troubled in a fight, Lawrence, a lot of these fighters like Michal think they're going to be the ones who are going to be able to get to you and going to be able to hurt you in these fights. But do you believe it's not until they're actually in the ring with you then they truly understand why your record is as it is and why it's so difficult to land cleanly?
I have to watch the fight back. Honestly, I'm happy I got the win. Everyone's saying keep your head up, but I've built up a sort of thing where I like to get stoppages. I like to keep it long. It wasn't that, but ultimately, still very hard to hit with a good shot. Very, very powerful. So there's a lot to work with. Not too much to work on, but we'll work on it still.
Well, just let's talk about that. One word Shane always uses is repetition, day in, day out with you in the gym. I think people are quick to forget. I think Mike Costello said in commentary, you've probably only had 40 fights, amateur and pro, which people are quick to forget, as I say. How much are you still enjoying the learning and how much you feel is still yet to see from you, Lawrence?
Well, a fight like today is going to get me right back in the gym learning. I think when you're blitzing people, it's very easy. Certain styles, you get, I don't want to say complacent, but I just generally felt like it got to the point where it's easy, where a fight like that reminds me, you know what, there's more to be done.
Mairis Briedis was here tonight, presented you with McDonald's in a Mario outfit. I know you've been frustrated, but is that the fight? We know he's got business to take care of first, but is that the fight you hope we can see soon?
Yeah, I think that's the type of fight you'll see the best out of myself. He's not going to come to smother. He likes to box long. He believes in his power, so it should be a good fight. You
look good on the scales, and you said you've made the weight well, despite it being a long process for you. If the unifications can't be made, will you be having a look at the heavyweight landscape?
Definitely. I think if it's not a unification next, I'll have a little dabble at heavyweight. I think coming down to the weight from as high as I was, if not for someone like Scott, my nutritionist, I would have been in big trouble. The 12 rounds I managed to do it quite well, very fit, but there's a sharpness that I want to maintain, and it comes from a bit more discipline outside the camp.
Well, Lawrence, it is job done. I just wonder if you have any final messages for all your supporters watching on the zone and all those who came out to see you in the ring tonight.
Still working. Of course, I'm a world champion, but there's more to be done in and out of the ring. So let's go and enjoy ourselves.
Lawrence Okolie, enjoy the rest of the evening.
Cheers, thank you.